All right, 17 days until the draft. So, Joy, what I'm going to do today, top 10 draft. This is not what I think will happen. It's what I would do if I was the general manager of each team. And I'll explain my way of thinking as we go through it.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, number one, yes, this is the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is the easiest pick, Trevor Lawrence. Great player. Urban Meyer has a history of developing offensive talent. They also have some nice pieces on the perimeter. Their offensive line needs help, but the side of the ball Urban's great at is offense. Lean into your strengths. Get your star quarterback with Southern roots. That's an easy one. Number two, Jets. I would take Justin Fields. Why? He has 8 wins against top 20 opponents. He's been on the stage, the big stage. Zach Wilson has none. Zach Wilson, small-town kid. I think Justin Fields has faced the best competition. He's often been the best player on the field. He's been in big championship games. And this is a situation where I need this guy to come in and play. Zach Wilson from small-town Utah to BYU. His best year at BYU was this year when they played their weakest schedule because of the pandemic forever. I would take Justin Fields. Now, I would not have traded up to 3 if I was San Francisco and given all those picks up. But since they're here, I would draft Trey Lance. Why? Because I think he has the most talent, but is not quite ready to play. And so I would sit him for a year behind Jimmy Garoppolo. Kyle Shanahan had one quarterback who's a dual threat. RG3 won Rookie of the Year. Sit behind Garoppolo. This is a run-centric offense, heavy lean on the tight end. It's very quarterback-friendly. But this kid's ceiling is forever. It's a roofless house forever. Let him sit for a year, come in comfortably. I think this is what I would do. I wouldn't have traded all these picks, but this is who I would take. I'm not trading all those picks to get the guy, Mac Jones, with the lowest ceiling. Atlanta, if I ran them, I'd try to trade out of 4. But they're reportedly asking for a ton. And so I would take Kyle Pitts. Offensive coach Arthur Smith, Matt Ryan, Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, Hayden Hurst. I think you have, in an offensive league, the best grouping outside of Tampa, perhaps in the NFC. And listen, Atlanta, people from time to time can double a Calvin Ridley or a Julio. You can't do it now with a Kyle Pitts. So I think what you do is you ensure for the next 2 years your most expensive player, Matt Ryan, flourishes. On the Bengals, they brought in a right tackle. They already have a left tackle. I take Rashawn Slater, who is the Northwestern tackle/guard, opted out 2020, but did not allow a single sack the year before. In fact, gave up 1 quarterback hit. They've got their left tackle. I don't need Penei Sewell, who's a true left tackle. They brought in Riley Reed, a right tackle, who's okay. You don't need a superstar right tackle. This guy protects Burrow. By the way, there's a million wide receivers in the draft. They got Joe Mixon. They've got 2 receivers I like. They're not pressing for a wide receiver. But there's only 3 great offensive linemen in this draft, and they get one of them. All right, Miami, I would trade out of the pick with Denver. Why? Because Miami's already crushed getting draft picks. They won't be as greedy as Atlanta. Trade down again. What you need are offensive linemen. Denver comes up and gets Zach Wilson, who it's closer, Denver and Utah, neighboring states. You're not going to play initially. Unlike the Jets, Zach Wilson doesn't have to go to New York City and play. He can sit behind Drew Lock. My guess is if Vic Fangio doesn't win and won't, he'll have a new coach the following year. They'll hire an offensive coach. It's much more comforting, stays closer to home. All right, now the Lions. I would take Jamar Chase. Best player available. Kenny Golladay is gone. They also got rid of Marvin Jones. They just need weapons. Listen, most people think the 3 best players in this draft are Jamar Chase, Trevor Lawrence, and Kyle Pitts. They're the 3 can't misses, so they need weapons. I'd take him. Number 8, Carolina, left tackle Penei Sewell. Sam Darnold's been sacked 30 times. at least in his 3 seasons in the NFL. Sewell allowed 1 sack in 1,400 snaps at Oregon. It's the number 1 need for their entire franchise, and Sewell is available. Dolphins are now at 9. What would I do? This is easy. They got Will Fuller. They've got a tight end. They've got Devontae Parker. I'd go Elijah Vera Tucker. I'd go to the 3rd best offensive lineman. It's not a reach. I think the Giants would take him at 11. Left tackle, they got it, Austin Jackson. They drafted a right tackle, 2nd round. He's on the interior. Remember, Tua is bad when pressured. And they already went out and got Will Fuller. And number 10, easy one, Cowboys take Patrick Surtain, Alabama. Okay. Only the Lions and Titans gave up more touchdown passes. They're a mess in the back end. They went corner last year in the draft and got a good young player. He's a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. And there you go. That's what I would do with a...
Okay, well, we can say...
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu and Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all. I really want to thank you all for everything that you guys do. You just don't know how my life is better because of each and every one of you guys and you wonderful ladies. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up those football gods here. Literally, wake up, guys, because it is Monday night, and we are a week's... There she is! Where have you been, Jobu Sports Report fan? I have sent you a couple of emails. I've been worried. I thought about actually making a drive-by. I was thinking about making a drive-by because I've been worried about you. Thank God you are here. I am so happy to see you. And let me get started. And it's just since we're talking to one of the wonderful ladies, and I mean, Mike, wait, hold up. Let's do our mic check here.
Mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you
ready? Are you ready, Mike? Mike, are you ready? Why you always look so tired, Ball? Yeah, I mean, you look like I'm tired, Ball. What's up, man?
I mean, you know what I did?
You know what I did?
I stared at those classes for about 2 hours.
I did too. I watched the classes. While I was cooking dinner. Hey, I was multitasking.
Hey, I'm on.
Shout out to
I'm on chapter 8.
Shout out to Jobu Sports fan. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me say hello to all the ladies up in here and I hope I can remember all of them. I'm getting old and forgetful, but we got Gigi, Gina, and Gina. What's up, Gina and Gina? We got Lola. We got Miss Jackie. Oh, Miss Jackie, what's up? Oh, Miss Jackie, I need you. Can you send me I need your address again because we got to get you. In fact, everybody who did the donation to the GoFundMe, I need your address so we can get you your stuff.
More. I thought it was 10 or more.
Huh? Kevin Moore.
I thought it was 10 or more.
Oh, there is. There's quite a few of them. I see.
I thought
Jessica.
It was $10 or more.
That's right. Well, pretty much everybody who did the GoFundMe did like nobody went to the GoFundMe and did
we
$1.
just need Miss Jackie's because we don't know if what we have is
all right. Okay.
or not. That's all.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Time out. Oh, we got to stop right here. Jobu Sport. That's wait. I'm jealous now. You left me for another man. Oh, look. She said she found the love of her life. She ain't been on here for like a month or more. I'm sitting here thinking that she's hurt and all that. You
Congratulations. When's the wedding?
Wow.
When's the David Wiley, we don't need your address.
I'm happy for you. I'm going to call, because I can't pronounce your first name. I'm just going to call you Miss Charles. What's up, Miss Charles? Did I get Jessica? Let's see. Oh, I know we got Stacy. better known as Roland Reviews. I don't understand why it's not working my channel, but what's up? Roland's Review / Stacy. Did I forget anybody? Did I forget any of the lovely ladies? Okay. All right. So Jobu Sports Fan, I hope that me and Jobu, Jobu does actually have a tie. He's got a jacket and a tie. So I hope that we're invited to the wedding. Okay. Are we invited to it? And speaking of this, okay, it has been hard for the last year for people because it seems like on a regular basis I have friends that I find out that that they're having problems. Jobu Sports Fan, I'm happy for you because you are one of the few people that are here that found love, because it seems like more people are falling out of love. But one thing I found out that can help you, that can definitely help you help keep the peace, because they always say, Mike, happy wife, happy life. And a great way to keep her happy is not being that silverback gorilla. Because I want to show, look, I want you to understand.
Do you have before and after pictures?
Well, no, before and after pictures of what?
Of this, before and after.
Well, no. What you mean? No. Finding a happy wife is finding a unicorn now.
I'm talking about the silverbackness.
Oh, well, no. I'm not showing everybody my back. But here's what I am going to do. Here's what I am going to do is, if I can find, hold up. Wait. Let me see if I can find it for you, because see, Manscaped. See, ladies like a guy who's actually groomed. Okay, all these lovely ladies in here, I guarantee you will tell you, tighten your shit up. And you guys are always looking at me, and I look terrible. And I'm old. And a lot of you guys are, because let's be clear here, most of the people are my age. Most of you guys are like, what do I need to do? Why I need to shave my balls? I don't need to shave my balls, man. They're hanging down low, and I don't need to shave them. And you don't have to use it just for that. Because my wife used it on my back. And seriously, I'm still like, where'd it go? I actually feel lighter. I think that's part of the reason why I lost weight. It wasn't just keto. I think it was the hair on my back. But here's what I want you to know. I want you to look right here. Look. You see this? Now, if you watched my videos earlier today, not like I did the one in the workshop, okay, where I basically told the story about me doing woodwork and stuff. If you watched me in the back in the studio earlier, and you look now, I want you to look at this. Look at this. You see this? You said, oh, he didn't shave. No, I didn't shave. Because usually when I shave a lot, I get hair bumps. This is a problem black people have, okay? You get hair bumps. But I actually use...
You don't put product on after you shave?
We used to have Brute. We used to put Brute on our face and slap it up and all that. But here's the thing. I just ain't gonna shave. I got no hair bump problem. And of course, my wife just looks and is like, But anyway, look at this. You see these? You see that cut? That's not a razor blade. That's the Manscaped literally 15 minutes ago. Look at this. Boom. And guys, listen.
Oh, you also have the ones for your nose. And
well, here's the thing. Well, I need to get the lawnmower, because I do need it in my nose. But here's the thing, because I know a lot of
20% off.
Listen, you guys, this is what's crazy about being old. I'm fortunate that my hair is still growing on top of my head. It's like, really, look, I ain't cut my hair since last February. But I tell you what's crazy. Joanne Gonzalez. What's up, Joanne? What's crazy is the hair stops growing on your head, but it starts growing out your ears.
That's why you need to get the clippers.
And look, it worked. Look, and it grows on top of your nose too. So I took my Manscaped, got the ones, because there's a couple of which ones that kind of go right out your nose, on top of your nose, and I got the hair coming out my ears. It's like, oh shit. And my wife will be like, oh honey, ooh. She'll be like, ooh. And what happens is, when you get that ooh from the baby, those other things like leaving shit on the counter or leaving your socks on the countertop because you took your socks off, and they got like lawnmower cuttings and stuff. Look, they forget about that because all they think about is, ooh, you look good, honey. So get your Manscaped on, okay? And guess what? It's one of those things that you guys can use together. It's got a little flashlight. And if you get one, You see underneath my mic sounds nice, is the discount. You can save 20%. All right, let's get into this stuff here, okay? I guess we had a little bit too much TMI.
Yeah,
I hope.
we got to pay the lights around here.
Stephanie, how you doing, Stephanie? What's going on? That's right. We got to pay some bills up in here because all this stuff that we're doing does not come cheap. Now, before we get into it, over here to my left, we have the very first two-tone Dallas Cowboy colors. Look at that. Joe Barty. And this is coming to one of you out there tonight because we'll be giving one of these away. We are actually giving away one of these trophies, handcrafted by these hands right here. Pretty much, I lost track. I know every week between now and the draft, I know every live stream Monday and Friday nights we're giving one away. So shout out to you. How many we sent out to now? It was 11 before today. How many more did you send out today? We had the Seafoam Green. Actually, I'm a liar. We had a person order a Seafoam Green one. So that was actually the first colored one. Okay, but I did paint this one before that one. So does that count? Okay, all right.
He's the first one to order one.
Juan Cruz says, send it to me, Mark. Okay, Pitts. All right, it's the Pitts.
I'm glad that I hope he goes in the top 5 so that Jerry Jones can't get him.
Well, here's
the second best ranked player in the draft as of right now.
True.
I'm hoping he goes early.
Well, it's the whole. I'm so conflicted. First of all, I'm ready for the draft. I'm sick and tired of waiting. Are you guys tired of waiting for the draft? I want to go ahead and get it on. David Wiley, what's up? Can't wait to see. Yours went out today, David.
I'll be there tomorrow.
The first baby one went out today.
Be there tomorrow.
I'm conflicted about Kyle Pitts because Thomas Garrett, he got his shot glass. Shout out to you. I'm conflicted about Kyle Pitts. I see everything that we're saying, and this was an interview earlier today.
Oh, no.
What?
They actually talked to him.
Oh, yes, Jerry Jones. Well, here's Mike, you hadn't heard this interview?
I don't.
Oh, I forgot. You were too busy studying. Okay.
I don't
Do you think Jacksonville should take you, Kyle?
Okay. Well, let's go to it.
I don't know that. I don't have an answer for that.
Sure you do. The answer is yes, Kyle Pitts. You
yes,
could say,
Kyle
yeah,
Pitts.
Jacksonville should take you. You know what I mean? I
I definitely think they should take me, but I can't control what happens on draft day.
Of course you can't. So, but you can definitely control, I guess, who you talk to in a way. I mean, you might want to reach out to others, but the way it works is teams reach out to you to interview. How many teams have you interviewed with on Zoom, Kyle?
I would say around. I haven't met with every team.
Okay.
I've met with most teams, and I've
shout out to Susie, new channel member.
To set up meetings, but I haven't met all 32 teams.
Okay, but you have done Zoom interviews, right, with them, or have you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have. Let's just, if you don't mind, tick a couple boxes. I know this is kind of like Fight Club, but it doesn't matter. Everyone will find out anyway at some point. Has one team that's spoken to you have a star on the side of their helmet? Oh, Kyle Pitts.
Yes, I have spoken to the Cowboys.
Okay, you have. Have you spoken to Jerry Jones himself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What can you share about that conversation? Because apparently he was, quote unquote, I don't know if you heard the report, infatuated with and by you, Kyle. Have you heard that report?
I'd rather not read the press clipping.
Okay.
And not
Smart man.
Save it as a rap. So, until the day comes, I won't, worry about that. Someone did call me and tell me about that, and this, it's kind of an honor for him to say that. And Dallas is a great team. If I could have the opportunity to play for it, would be a great, thing.
But you grew up in Philadelphia, right, Kyle? You're
That's kind of, I would say, the oxymoron in me growing up an Eagles fan and then having the opportunity to play for the Cowboys. So that'd be a hard time getting some of my family jerseys because they diehard Eagles fans. So that'd be something funny.
So what happened in the Pitts household when the Eagles traded out of 6, Kyle? What happened in that household when that happened the other day?
Actually, nothing. You know, they don't.
Oh,
They're
okay.
not. You know, heavily into it to the point where it's like we want you playing for the Eagles. You know, they just want to. You know, they're just enjoying the process like myself. So
Okay.
just seeing where all the chips fall, and if they didn't have traded back and I got the opportunity to play for the Eagles, it would have been a great thing. But you know, whilst we're not stressing about it, we just letting the chips fall with it.
Of course, because you can't control it, and your family
you
only
can't
wants
control
the best for you. But you do realize that if they live in Philadelphia, your family still they live there. Still?
Yes, sir.
Okay, they're the only ones in Philadelphia who felt that way when the Eagles fell out of the 6th spot. You realize that, right? That they're the only.
All right, but that's enough of that one. But I'm sitting here like, wait. Let me go back to this comment. Hold up, because he said it twice. Longoria.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Ryan, what the hell are you talking about? Trade up for Trevor Lawrence?
No, Trevor Lawrence.
What?
Trevor Lawrence going number one.
Put the crack pipe down, man. Put it down. Put it down.
Trevor
Put it
Lawrence is
down.
going number one overall.
What the fuck?
You got to trade the farm for him.
Were you just looking for a reaction?
You got to trade the farm for that dude.
Wait. You're at 10. We gonna what? We gonna go through it and trade like 3 number ones and a couple of 2s. I mean, come on, man.
The man's going number one over.
Do you know anything about football?
Kyle Pitts, I can see that happening, but not Trevor Lawrence. Kyle Pitts.
I don't even see it for Kyle Pitts.
I'm just saying, it makes more sense for Kyle Pitts than going for Trevor Lawrence. Come on now.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, dude.
Is he going to start over Dak Prescott or something?
He's like, damn, Mike, why'd you do me like? No, serious, Ryan. Was that a joke? You weren't serious. You really weren't serious about that, right?
I don't think I'm moving up for Kyle Pitts, but that's going to happen that's more likely to happen than this.
Seriously, dude. Are we back to that? I mean, I remember tank for Trevor, okay? Just like tank for Tua, okay? Hold on, wait. Back to a couple things.
That was one 2 years ago.
Back to a couple things. Now, our opening video, we had Colin Cowherd, okay? Mr. Revisionist History guy himself. So as he's talking right now about, Denver moving up to get a quarterback, right? This time last year, you know what he was actually saying about Drew Lock? He was actually saying, watch out, he may be a sleeper for MVP.
And he got injured this year, I believe.
Drew Lock? No, not Denver's quarterback. They wish he'd gotten in there.
No. He had
Calvin Williams got his new shot glass.
No, he got benched because of the virus. Because there was one.
Oh well, yeah, for one game.
Yeah, for a game or two.
Okay, I hope you were joking, and I don't mean to
hope
put you
are
on
too.
It puts you on blast on there. And Mike J said actually, Mike, you didn't get the trophy.
No, he's talking about
Crystal May got the trophy because that was her trophy.
No, he was talking about the Manscaped that.
Oh, he got his Manscaped too?
He says he likes it.
Oh, bow chicka bow wow. Oh.
Yeah.
See, like I said, man, you can get away with some stuff. You can, if you take care of grooming, you can get away. Trust me, you can get away. Because I'm telling you, she get that little gleam in her eye, like, oh, look at my baby. Wait, is that you? And see, here's what's funny. Okay, see, a lot of you mother humpers, okay, a lot of you guys keep saying, cut your hair, Mark, cut your hair. It's ridiculous, cut your hair. And you know what I say? Hey, man, you know what? I got the Manscaped to trim up the edges and all that. From time to time, sometimes it looks wild. I'll admit to it. Because look, like I said, this shit is long. This shit's like 4 inches or so long. But sometimes it looks really good. And my wife will come through and she'll just kind of like run her fingers through my hair. She's like, oh.
We got to send him a trophy too.
Who's that, Stu? Stewart. All right, well, we got that right there ready to go. I painted some more.
There's one more at the same one too. I don't remember their name.
Who's that? Did you get Big Wizzy's address? We got to send one to Big Wizzy too. Note, Mark has boss head.
We'll send those out tomorrow.
Okay, but seriously though, all jokes aside, the Eagles. Kyle Pitts may be great, but the funny thing is we looked at Randy Moss. Oh, no, wait a minute, hold up. We looked at Randy Moss, and Randy Moss was great. We turned Randy Moss. I mean, they made it sound like, Randy Moss was drafted the next draft pick after the Cowboys, but it was actually a lot of teams passed on him. He just, like everybody else, points to the Cowboys because it's going to get the most plug.
And what did they do?
But with Minnesota getting him,
they're one game away from the Super Bowl.
They had for a while. They're one of the best offenses in the history of football, but they never got a ring out of that.
They're one game away from the Super Bowl his rookie year, I believe.
But he was definitely a generational player.
That much I do know.
And
he lost in the Super Bowl.
If he's there, I say you take him. I get that. No, I'm just saying if he's there, I don't have a problem with that because he is a great prospect. Okay, but this whole idea of trading up for him and buy, no, you don't do that. I don't buy the farm for nobody. Okay, I'm not trading up for shit when it comes to the first round. Never, ever, ever. That's my philosophy. I'm gonna live and die with that because I go back to Morris Claiborne. Morris Claiborne, everybody said was the best defensive player in the draft. Best player in the draft. And we took not one, but two. The number 2. And basically you could look at his career here in Dallas as a number 2. That's what it was. It was some shit. He could never stay healthy. I heard that Andrew Luck. They said Andrew Luck. Generational talent. He's a generational talent.
He's injury
prone. Thank you. There's no guarantees. The funny thing is, in the draft that he was the generational talent, and the Washington football team traded up for RG3, right? Everybody said, when Washington drafted him, they said, hey, Washington's good for the next 10 years. Well, you know what? That 10 years hasn't gone up yet. And how long has he been gone? How many other quarterbacks have they gone through since then? What? Joseph. Oh, man. Here's one for their look. See,
hey, Joseph.
You know what? How can a brother compete like that? Actually, Joseph, thank you for doing that because that reminded me because Joseph said that his people, that 95% of them are British. And put your thoughts and prayers out for the Queen because she is now a widow. Prince Philip passed away. Let's have a moment of silence for them, okay? And Joseph, thank you very much for that. So I guess, Joseph, am I sending you one of those, or are we doing that for a fan? I guess that's we'll work it out.
We'll send you one.
So my point is this. I'd rather just take the best player available when it comes up. Don't reach for a guy. I'm telling you.
Surtain all day. I don't want Kyle Pitts. I'd rather have Mr. Sprinkles than Kyle Pitts. As soft as his name sounds.
Deontay, I agree with you. It's possible. You just don't know. I mean, nobody thought the CeeDee Lamb would be there when we picked. Nobody,
I mean, you have a good chance with
the Eagles thought for sure, oh my God, we got CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys aren't taking him. They're not. Yeah, we took him.
That was more of selling those jerseys, I think.
Well,
that's what Kyle Pitts is going to be, selling jerseys.
But that's okay. But here's the thing. Sometimes to me, and maybe I have selective memory, but it just seems like every time somebody has been overhyped. As they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But the more they're hyped up, it seems like more times than not that they end up being the bust. I want you to look at this. I want you to watch these highlights right here. Because this was a thing of beauty. Watching this running back from Alabama, who was literally averaging 6 yards a carry. Look at this. Look at him. Look at that. You see that? You see what this man, look at this. They said he had it everything. He had hands. Look at this. He could catch the football out the backfield. Look at this. Now, he didn't have anybody in front of him, but look at him maneuver in traffic and how hard it was for him to go down. Look at this. Look, zip, boom. Look, I ain't going down. You looked at this and you said, oh, my God. If we just get this guy.
Yeah, but look at the talent he's playing against may not be up to par.
But that was against Penn State right there.
I don't know anything about college football.
Well, Penn State, that's back when linebacker you. But this guy, he could catch, he could run, he could block. I mean, it was just like this was deemed the greatest college talent, generational talent since Jim Brown. But yet, this guy, who was the number one pick for the Browns, I believe second in the draft, this guy who averaged 6 yards a carry in college, this guy who they said was going to be the next Jim Brown, he averaged like 3 yards a carry. 3 yards a carry in the pros. He got traded, and I still am mystified that the Colts gave up a number one to trade for him. It still didn't do any better because they thought, oh, it's just because it's Cleveland. It's just Cleveland stinks. Nobody plays good in Cleveland. But you look at this. You said, that's a grown-ass man. There's no way he's not going to be a beast in the NFL. And it wasn't injuries. But somehow, this generational talent didn't do it. And this is the thing that gets me because I can think in my mind the Tony Mandriches. I can think about the Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck was injuries, but, he was thought to be Miss Anita Applebaum. How you doing, Miss Anita?
They didn't have a line. They didn't get a line until he was about to retire.
But Herman, he went to the Colts. They traded him to the Colts. Same thing. And he was out of football. Oh, I got to do a ladies only drawing for anything. Wait. Hey, Joseph, you got to be careful. You say a ladies drawing for anything they want. Ooh, that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. Okay, but yeah, but Joseph, Julio Jones, great player. But you know what? You know what they could have had with Julio Jones? Maybe some defense. Maybe had they not traded all the picks that they did to move up to get him, maybe they could have gotten a few more players on the defense to stop blowing all those leads. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you won't get a player that might be, he might go to the Hall of Fame, but I'm talking about trying to go to the Super Bowl. And I don't see just putting another weapon on your strength. Are you going to get rid of somebody? Because there's only so many balls to go around. You got Amari Cooper. He going to want to get some grabs. You'll check out if he ain't getting something. You got CeeDee Lamb, who's now a sophomore. He's going to be like, I'm working on trying to get my next contract, okay? My real money. He going to want the ball. You got Michael Gallup in a contract year. He's going to be like, if you guys don't want to pay me, that's cool. Just give me the ball so I can go ahead and make a name for myself so I can get you a high compensatory pick. He going to want the ball. And you think Zeke Elliott is going to say, you know what, I'm okay. Well, no, he might be going. Mike, you know what? He might be going like this, right? Zeke going to want the ball.
He want to run.
So who is going to donate their share for Kyle Pitts? And are you going to outscore everybody every week? In shootouts.
We need Surtain.
Are we going to have Cleveland Brown type games where they score 48 points on us? Are we going to have to score 50 points in a game like that? Is that what we're going to do? Do the Falcons go to the Super? They went to the Super Bowl, but their defense couldn't hold them.
That's right.
I'm just saying, Joseph. Look, Tom Brady, because a lot of people, everybody says it's the quarterback. If you just got a great quarterback, you go in the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers is lighting. Look, Aaron Rodgers led the league in points, didn't he? But his defense wasn't good enough.
But Aaron Rodgers,
right? Russell Wilson is scoring points like crazy, but he ain't won a Super Bowl since his defense was number one, has he? We had Tony Romo passing the ball around like crazy.
He probably would have won a Super Bowl if he left.
How many times were we 8-8?
He would have won a Super Bowl with the
We
Saints,
didn't have, and what do people say? Well, Tony Romo didn't have a defense. Yeah. Duh. We didn't have a defense. We didn't have a defense. Huh. Defense. I dig it. I get it. Chicks love the deep ball as well as cleanly shaven ones. Okay, so get your Manscaped on. Glenn Arrington, off subject. What if the Cowboys dig back in Landry's playbook? Multiple set offense, flex defense could be the players he coached to do with. Would the teams be able to deal with it? Going back to the flex defense, interesting. Well, they put Randy White off the ball mainly because Randy White, a lot of people don't realize, Randy White was actually a linebacker, and he was bad. He was so bad that they thought that this guy might not be able to play. But then they put him at defensive tackle, and they brought him off the ball so that way he could see the line better and was better able to use his athletic ability of being a linebacker and being able to go. Don't know that that's going to necessarily work as well in today's football because now offensive linemen are so much quicker that actually being closer to them to be able to get that step on there would be better. If you ended up doing a flex with a defensive tackle, nowadays, I'm not sure that would work the same way. It'd be interesting to try. It would definitely be one of those things that most of those guys would look around and be like, the fuck are they doing? What is this? It would definitely get shock value in maybe a few calls there. The Falcons should have won the Super Bowl. They choked. I agree with you on that one. And I actually put that one on the play calling and Matty Ice because going down, they were in field goal range, and it was third down. And instead of running the football and kicking the field goal, they ended up passing. He got sacked out of field goal range, only up by 6. Punted the ball to New England. They go down, tie the score. I need a game-changing linebacker. Thank you, Michael White. Thank you. Or a game-changing
that man was cursed.
Nose tackle.
That's when they were giving away the MVP of the year for the consolation prize of Super Bowl.
Romo threw too many clutch time interceptions. True, but you still even if you take some of those away, the defense we had still, for the most part, except maybe 2007. 2007 we could have. But for the most part, the defense was not good enough to be able to do that. If we grab Pitts, give us an elite skill position across the board with 9 picks and second wave of free agents to fix defense. No such thing as too many weapons. On the flip side here, though, Stu.
Matty Ice was cursed.
Stu, in the same way, there's no such thing as too many weapons. Oh, I love it when they call you Big Papa. Big Papa. Oh. I like that that emoji, but I don't know. Are you Big Papa? Are you sending me hearts? I don't know about that one, but appreciate that.
I think you sent it to the show.
Oh, to the show. There we go. Oh, but it might be that edge work that I did there with my Manscaped though. But there you go. Look what happened to Kansas City. Kansas City's offense got shut down, and their defense couldn't stop Tom Brady.
They had 2 big men.
Yeah, and they also lost their tackles.
White and Sue were lighting them up.
Well, and they lost their 2 tackles, which both of them they actually cut because they're still injured. So there was that, and their defense was not good enough to stop Tom Brady, who they had a great running game. So here's the thing. You say there's no such thing as too many weapons. Okay, I get your point there. But you know what? There's no such thing as too many takeaways either that give your offense more opportunities with better field positions when the other team is not expecting. And that's the thing. If you could get yourself a linebacker that wasn't always on injured reserve. If you can get yourself a linebacker who wasn't worried about the swipe more than getting carried downfield.
The sad thing is,
if you could get yourself a really good cornerback, if you could get a one technique guy who can push the middle, because quarterbacks can't stand being pushed in the face. They don't like people at the knees. They don't like that. You will get more opportunities with a short field. You know how many times we had to go from like 95 yards to get a score? 95 yards. You know how many times that our field position was the worst in the NFL? That literally, I'll give you the Minnesota game 2 years ago. The only game that Kirk Cousins actually has as a victory over the Dallas Cowboys, and somehow somebody was on Instagram saying that Kirk Cousins is my man Kirk Cousins is head and shoulders better than Dak Prescott, and I'm kind of like, he's like 1-6 against Dak Prescott, but regardless of that, in that game that people say Kirk Cousins beat the Dallas Cowboys, they averaged having the ball on the 38-yard line. We averaged having it on the 19. We literally had to go 20 yards further every time to score. Their running back ended up having, I think, almost 200 yards between pass catching screens and running plays. We couldn't stop them. It wasn't Kirk Cousins. Dak Prescott had 400 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, passing it all over the place. And this was without Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins. And if I remember, even Amari Cooper got injured. We scored points, but the defense. Kirk Cousins only had like 220 yards passing.
Our defense.
Dalvin Cook had like, almost 200 yards. And we had weapons. We were scoring points, but our defense couldn't get a stop. And all you guys seem to keep forgetting that defense. Tom Brady has never won a Super Bowl with a defense that was worse than 8th in the NFL. I don't know that Tom Brady's got 7 Super Bowl rings without a top 10 defense every time. Am I wrong, or am I just plain stupid? Pitts, Slater, or Sewell in the first. I think, honestly, to me, Cowboy fan, I think we would be better off in the long run on one of those three.
We need Surtain.
That's your guy, Surtain. I got you. We need O-line to help protect Dak. There you go. And the thing about
with Andrew Luck, he didn't have
Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is he's a receiver. He's not a great blocker. He's a receiver. He's an incredible weapon.
Yeah, I'd rather have. See, now you make a case for sprinkles.
Jason Garrett.
I ain't make a case for sprinkles.
Situation requires is a whole lot more, and you shut your ass up.
Jason Garrett, what do you mean worry about Ben? Are you kidding me? Everybody tells me I'm on YouTube too damn much. What are you talking about? Worry about hiding. I'm right here every day. I'm here first thing in the morning. I'm usually in my workshop in the afternoon. I'm usually sitting over here sometime midday where Michael is. And now in the evenings, I'm outside at the outdoor set. And Monday and Friday nights, I'm right here at 9 o'clock Eastern. Now, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh? Miss Charles says Horn. Listen, I'd be happy with either of them. Surtain or Horn. I'm just saying. Nobody was going over that Trent. Nobody was going that point over Trent. Oh, I don't know about that. They talk about Trent Richardson being, I'm telling you. Okay, I tell you what. How about Ryan Leaf? They said Ryan Leaf has the bigger upside than Peyton Manning. Right?
He's not even.
He's got the bigger arm. Peyton Manning is a little more polished now, but you can look at Ryan Leaf. With a little time in the NFL, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. How about that guy?
And 3 of the 4 candidates that year that he was nominated
are Hall of Famers.
Or Hall of Famers, and he's not.
How about that guy? What happened on that one? Because don't tell me. And I told you, Morris Claiborne. Everybody said we got the best defensive player in the draft. Everybody said that. Don't come in here and don't act like revision. Oh no, we didn't really think. No, we traded a first and a second to get him. Okay? Let's be clear on that. There's no guarantee on any of these guys. It would be nice. Okay, but okay, here's the thing. Okay, Anthony. So think about this. Hypothetically, you said it'd be nice to see Pollard and Zeke in the backfield at the same time. Okay, I could say that. I'd just like to see that. But then we also have CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup and Amari Cooper. And then if you add Kyle Pitts, are we just going to just take offensive linemen out? Because I'm just sitting here saying Pollard, Zeke, Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Kyle Pitts, and Gallup. Oh, and Dak Prescott. So that's 7 skill players right there. Okay. All right. Okay. I got you. We could not stop Dalvin Cook. They were zone blocking us. Right. Chris could not stop Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook ate us for lunch. And here's the thing. If we get somebody like the Cleveland Browns that can control the clock, negates that all that offensive firepower if we can't get them off the field. Jerry Jones traded up for Pitts. Nah, David.
I don't think that's
the case. Let me play devil's advocate here.
They ain't moving up.
When have we ever heard Jerry Jones say something crazy and it's come true?
But you know when he said that?
What?
Yes, we got our man Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
They say it happened the same day.
Bow, chicka, bow. No, but hold on.
I'm just saying it happened the same day.
No, think about this.
And got Sprinkles.
You remember when Adrian Peterson was talking about wanting to go to the Cowboys? You know, Jerry Jones. Yeah, you know that Adrian Peterson. Did we get Adrian Peterson?
No, but he really did want to come to the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, you know, when I saw him 2 years ago at his charity event, I swear it was just like I was watching Get Out. Okay, so he had his charity event and everything else. I can't remember what it was for, but it was over in Ashburn, and it's close to the Redskins facility. And his manager, who I've known for several years, she introduced me to him and said, "Oh, Mark is a Cowboy fan." And I'm like here with all these Washington players and coaches and all that stuff. And I'm just like, you gonna put me on blast like that? And he looked at me, and he had that look like from Get Out, like, help, get me out of here.
And I know he's happy with the line.
Because he was like, I grew up in Texas, and, I was like, can you get me out of here? It's like, yeah, I wish I could. Todd Wilson! What's up, Todd Wilson? So we talked about him. We heard about Johnny Manziel. Oh, that show me the money. That Johnny Manziel.
He was there when we picked, and then we traded the pick.
Didn't take that, right? Right. We've heard Jerry Jones say a lot of things that are crazy, but they never really happen too often. I mean, we've heard about this one.
I think that's a part of leadership, is to have some of the guys that have gone before that have been disappointed to share it with everybody involved. For me, it's a reminder. I, too, have been here 23 years. And it is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Yep. Jerry Jones said he was going to get some glory holes. I ain't seen no glory holes for the Dallas Cowboys. Listen.
I thought about those ones in the field.
Okay, but again, I'm just saying, Jerry Jones says a lot of things. Not that many of them come true.
He just likes to be in the headline.
I'm telling you, this is actually the Dallas Cowboys game plan, because you know what happens when Jerry Jones says something crazy, everybody, just like the Kyle Pitts. Jerry Jones talked to Kyle Pitts. Okay, well, here's the reality. You talk to everybody. You talk to everybody because you want to, you don't know what happened. Maybe, pops up, you find out that the guy smoked weed. You may have thought that you didn't have a chance to get him, but they found out he smoked weed. But let's talk to the guy and find out, is this a guy we might want to draft?
He might be there the second round.
Right. He might be there. You look and say, oh, well, we're not going to talk to CeeDee Lamb because there's no chance of him being there, right? But he ends up being there. So you don't want to be surprised if something happens and a guy's there that all of a sudden I got to draft somebody that I've never even had a conversation with. You want to get in their head and find out, is he a crazy somebody? Is this somebody that I want to put in my locker room? Is this somebody I want to be the face of my organization? So really, Jerry Jones talking to him, well, you can talk to about 50 players. You got to do your homework, right? They never spoke with CeeDee Lamb. Well, maybe they didn't. I mean, maybe that's the learning thing that they did. You never know who might be there.
I mean,
but you're not going to tilt your hand out there and tell everybody we want Kyle Pitts because somebody else wants Kyle Pitts and they know that you really and truly want him. That means I got to trade up ahead of him to get him. You don't want people to know what you're doing. So it's like poker. It's what they call poker face.
I mean, we're getting Surtain.
Poker face, you don't want people to know what you're thinking and doing. Okay? If everybody knows that the Cowboys want Kyle Pitts and you got to trade up with him, if you're Atlanta, then you're all of a sudden you say, hey, I'll throw in an extra third pick. You know what? No, make that another second round pick because we know how much you want that guy. We're going to make you pay through the nose. That's what happened with Earl Thomas. They knew that we wanted Earl Thomas. Up, the price went up. They knew we wanted Jamal Adams. Up, the price went up. So this is just deflection. It's not what he really wants. He does not want to trade up for him, at least in my mind. But then again, what do I know?
He wants to sell those jerseys, make that money.
As some people say, I'm just a guy broadcasting from my basement.
The man wants to sell jerseys. I can't.
He does want to do that.
Kyle Pitts will sell jerseys.
Oh, he will sell jerseys. Well, and speaking of selling jerseys with the new NFL rule and numbers. Oh, Howard.
Howard, come on.
Howard.
Come on. Howard Floyd.
Lord, I got to get a new.
We just sent you a trophy.
Let me.
We sent you one, my dude.
For Howard Floyd and Joseph Heatherly. Yeah. Woo, boy, that worked good. All right, so I guess by the time this goes on, we're gonna be giving away trophies every. You know that we just need to set it up that we're giving a trophy away every week. Every week we're giving away a trophy. I mean that's the way it's setting up here.
Well, that's a trophy right there.
Well, that one's we're gonna give that one away in about 8 minutes.
How about that one right there? You get that one away too.
You mean the little baby? The little baby?
We get trophies away every.
But this is what's funny because if you look at it, it looks like this is the same size as that, but this is a baby one. See, it just looks like it's big because it's sitting on the desk. But you see the size difference? That's called perspective. Okay. So we've had some of you guys that have asked for smaller ones. So we have smaller ones and we have bigger ones. It's like, I want 6, but I don't want that big. Okay, all right. Dan Marino, Miami Dolphins, high-powered offense. There you go. Kevin Edwards. Shout out to Kevin Edwards. Listen, Kevin Edwards. Cowboys King said he just ordered his rack and glass mark. Okay, yeah, shout out to you, man. Thank you. Yeah, Dan Marino, that offense, they were mother humpers. They were like the modern offense when it wasn't cool to pass the football like that. And again, he ain't got no ring. He ain't got no ring. But we will find out in 16 days, 22 hours, 5 minutes, and 4 seconds from now, because it will be the draft. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that we end up having a ball. Last night, you didn't see any of that, did you? Last night, we did a live stream as a test run.
I was at.
Oh, that's right. You were hanging out with your sister. Isn't it nice to have her back here? It's so nice to have her back here. Can I make you super Jason Garrett? Hell no. Hell no. You know, Jason Garrett.
Bye, Felicia. Well, he's another one of those guys that got that consolation prize for the Super Bowl when they went 1 or 2 times.
I got nothing for you, Jason Garrett. Nothing.
I mean, you have
nothing.
You have a Super Bowl ring or two as a consolation prize because you didn't play in the Super Bowl.
All right. So yesterday, all my troubles seem so far. I'm sorry. I have flashbacks. I have flashbacks. It's from being a nose tackle. Okay, you get hit from every which direction. Okay, I got brain damage. But yesterday we did a test run of our Zoom in call. And I have the capability of having, can you believe this? 300 people on at one time. 300. I don't know that I want to have 300 people, but it's capable of having 300 people on. And so you guys are going to be our live studio audience, because if you remember last year, it was pretty funny when this happened.
I fire Howie. Fucking fire him. Motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker! What an idiot! What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me?
Boy.
I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid.
Oh my God.
I fire his ass. I fire his ass.
Gets me every time.
I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him. You.
That will never, ever get old. Because here's the thing. This is where it's crazy about the Eagles. There's not really much going on, okay? Let's be clear here. There really is not much going on right now. We're just waiting. Well, the Eagles, it's like, what are they doing?
I mean,
they traded from the 6.
They got a 3rd-round pick, and they got extra one next year. And
got
another pick.
Well, here's the thing that's crazy, okay? Raymond, yours went out today. So they traded from 6 and go back to 12. Okay, I can understand that. Right?
You got 2 number 1s and a 3rd.
You took Jalen Hurts last year when you had Carson Wentz, and Carson Wentz was supposed to be your guy. Okay. You kind of undermined him. So you have Hurts there, and you figured we're going to move on from Carson Wentz, who has to be traded. Okay. But then you end up pulling him for what the guy's name is. And, in a game that was winnable, you end up pulling him and undermine him there.
That's because.
And then this offseason, what?
That's because the coach knew that the writing was on the wall, so he didn't give a F. The coach that they had that time, he knew the writing was on the wall.
I guess, but hold it. No, you undermined him the last game of the season, right? And then you keep flirting with this whole thing of Deshaun Watson, that if he's available, you're going to go hard for him.
Deshaun Watson ain't going nowhere.
Well, I'm just saying, but wait a minute. If you're Jalen Hurts and you're kind of like, I've been out doing the charity stuff, I've gotten with the guys, I've been doing all these things. Shout out to Kelvin Williams. I tell you what, Kelvin, we can do that. I just need to go ahead and, just get the colors and stuff on there. I'll email you back. We have to play that after every CeeDee Lamb touch. There you go. There you go, Derek. You're 100% right on that. But now you're hearing that they may be interested in getting a quarterback. So you're right there at 6. You move back to 12. You're not going to get those picks except for the third or 4th round this year.
No, it's a 3rd.
Is it okay? 3rd round this year. So it's like, wait a minute.
And a 3rd. But basically, they just moved back a couple spots this year.
What are you doing? I'm like,
they got 2 number 1s next year.
But they just seem like they're like a rudderless ship. And then you hear today that they treated Doug Peterson like a baby. Well, they just sound like
the owner is just like it's similar to Jerry Jones. So he's doing the same thing Jerry Jones does.
Well, I think Howie Roseman is actually worse than Jerry Jones.
I'm talking about their owner.
So I'm just like, they better be thankful that they got that Super Bowl a couple years ago, because as long as Howie's there, I don't see anything happening. All right, so are we ready to do this drawing right now? We getting ready to do this drawing. Hey. But while he's getting these last names in here, we can.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters.
All right, so we have to do a ladies special too. Okay, so how am I going to do a ladies only special? I need to. Okay, I tell you what, Howard, we're going to do that on Friday. I'm going to get, because I'm going to go through, because I get all my ladies and stuff, and we will do a special ladies drawing on Friday, because we got Roland's Review, we got Miss Anita, we got Gina and Gina, we got Miss Charles, we got, who am I missing? I got to go through the list. I got Jobu Sports Fan. I guess she's no longer Jobu Sports Fan. I guess she got a new man's fan. Oh, wait a minute, you picked, I didn't get a chance to do my drum roll. Damn. How you going to do a brother like that? Who's the winner? You put it up there. Thomas Garrett.
You have information on
Thomas Garrett. Michael said he knows you.
Well, he's a channel member.
Thomas Garrett, congratulations, Carolina Cowboy. You know what? Tell you what. Hold up. Let me see if I can do it. No. Here's what we're going to do. Let me see if I can do this now. I got Miss Jackie.
I know you might not be on here.
Hold on. I got Miss Jackie. I got Gina Thorne. I don't know why she's a thorn. She's not a thorn. She should be a rose. We got Gina C.
Thomas Garrett. Congratulations.
We got Jobu Sports Fan. We got Miss Anita Applebaum. We got Jessica. We got Roland's Review.
Yeah, we got your information, Thomas Garrett, so we'll send it out tomorrow.
We got Roland's Review. Who am I missing? I got Lola. I've got Miss Charles. I'm missing some ladies. Come on, help me now. Stacy Schubert is Roland's Review. I know I got her. I know I got Miss Anita. I know I got Gina. Joanne Gonzalez.
What about Miss Jackie? You know, she'll get on
yep,
you.
I got on that.
Miss Jackie.
I got Emily Ann. Man, we got a lot of ladies. I think I got Lola. Didn't I get Lola? I thought I got Lola. I thought I said Lola. See, I got Lola. I got Lola right there. Let's see. Always a lady. Yes. Always a lady. I got Miss Jackie. Okay. Who else did I miss? Forgive me, ladies. You know, I've had brain damage. I was the hot man on kickoffs. Okay. Hand me the little bucket.
I'm talking about the spit bucket.
It ain't no spit bucket.
That's what they.
I ain't spitting it. Ain't no spit been in that.
That's what they use
Boy,
size for.
You know what? Oh,
No,
I got Stacy.
No, you know what's wrong with this bucket? It's not. It doesn't have the.
Stacy is Roland's Review.
It's not a Washington one. My bad.
I got Jessica. I got Lola. Sid. Who's Sid?
I have no idea.
Sid, okay, I'm not sure who Sid is, but if you say Sid, Captain Corn, you're wrong for that. What did Captain Corn do? How you doing, Keaton? Emily Ann. Stephanie Bates. That's it. Stephanie Bates. I got Emily. Steffi Bates. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Sheila. Okay, Sheila. That's right, Sheila. Y'all making me worse. Miss Charles is what I got. I call Miss Charles because I can't pronounce that. You know I'm a name butcher. Okay. Ramona. Okay. Ramona. Hinatus. Okay, I done messed it up. I got Emily Ann. I got you. I can never forget Emily Ann. Edwin, congratulations, Thomas. I got Miss Jackie.
Yes.
Man, I bet you know what? I think the Jobu Sports Report has more ladies up in here than any other. I think we do. I think we got all the lovely ladies. You know, and you know why? Manscaped. We got It's because of Manscaped. I'm working it, guys. We're gonna do another drawing for another. Are we giving away a trophy for the ladies?
Isn't that what my man did?
Okay, all right. So we're doing a twofer here.
He gave 100.
He did it twice, didn't he?
Yeah, one of them.
Well, Joseph Heatherly said do something for the ladies.
He gave 100, so might as well.
Cowboys crunk. Oh wow. You talking about long time? Look, that's all the ladies up in here. Woo! Oh yes. Oh, let's. All right. You ready to pick? All right. So wait. Did I get everybody? Hold it, guys. I know y'all because I know some of y'all like stalkers. Did I get Jobu Sports Fit? Yeah, I got. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Lola from Minot. I don't know how that goes, but Lola is our winner along with Thomas Garrett. We will get those things out tomorrow. Lola. Lola.
Thomas Garrett, we got your information. So
Lola. All right, so Lola, we need your information, Lola. Lola,
yes,
where are you, Lola? Lola,
this your address.
Lola, where are you, Lola? Lola, come on, Lola. CJ Leonard. What? I won your. Yes, Lola. Lola, email me here at Cowboys Mark. I didn't even put my number up there. CowboysMark94@gmail. Congratulations. You know, I did a video earlier today. Well, yeah, I'm always doing. Let's be honest here. I'm always doing a lot of videos.
That's right.
And it's really cool for me when I build something, because I'll be honest with you. I don't know if y'all touch them up or whatever. Please, Mark, don't forget my rack. Do I need a shot glass? We put a shot glass in. Anytime anybody does an order, we put a shot glass in with it. Yeah. We give you a shot glass.
If you want an extra shot glass, you can order
right. If you want an extra shot glass, or if you want one of the color ones. So we have the basic one and stuff, because I wish I were wealthy. I wish I were a wealthy man, because I would just say everybody gets a shot glass, but I got to pay for them. I got to pay for the shipping, and but it helps the economy. But when you make an order, we always give you guys a shot glass to go with it. If you become a tailgate member, you get one of the, every time we get a new shot glass, you get those, and you get a set of 4. So, you guys can go get liquored up with Jobu shot glasses and stuff. and beer glasses too, because they got the beer glasses too.
Yeah, so we still got those on deck if you want.
So, we try and spread the mojo, but honestly, woodworking is something I've always loved doing. And woodworking wasn't cool growing up. In fact, most of the kids, they laughed at you when you came through all dusty and everything else.
But people my age and the next generation don't have skills.
That's it. But see, I came from the generation where you didn't have money to go out there and just have somebody come. I learned all the things that I do as far as fixing around here because I was a broke ass and couldn't afford to pay somebody to come fix it.
Someone like you to teach me all the stuff that I know when it comes to actually having a skill in life.
Yeah. I'm trying to teach you the few things I know, teach you. Hold on to your money, son. Hold on to your money, invest it well. Miss Jackie, okay, I think Mark has it already. I have what? What's that? What do I have, Miss Jackie?
I think she sent the email for her information.
Well, actually, I actually have some other stuff that Joseph Heatherly, because I've got some necklaces and rings that I need to do those for the ladies, because I'm blessed to have so many of you wonderful ladies that come in because, when some of the ladies first started coming in here, some of the guys would be like, what are you doing in here? Go make me a sandwich. It's like, yo, dude, most of these ladies here know more about football than you do, man. That's not right. But before I get out of here, I want to say something. You guys know me. I put literally everything out there. I mean, you guys, you probably know my house better than I do. You see me in my workshop. You see me at my worst with my hair all nappy. You see me with my kids. Well, my wife doesn't like to be on camera, so very rarely do you see her on camera. But, she's behind the scenes and things, and she is a great woman and all that. And you guys have seen my parents and Christmas time and all that. So I feel you know me. You don't think of me anything as Mark, my buddy. And that's the way I want you to think of me. There's so much that's going on that's bad. We got people that are shooting up people and killing themselves or getting arrested for shooting up people. We've got police that are, I don't want to piss anybody off. I don't want to be considered a race bait or anything else. But the way I want to describe this is, I am old. I'm old enough that when I was born, a black person and a white person, it was illegal for them to get married. I'm old enough that my first year of elementary school was the first year that my school was integrated. I'm old enough that my parents, in fact, the reason I became a Cowboy fan was because the Washington football team was the last team to actually have a black player on their team. And this was during the 60s when the NFL started integrating in 1948. I want you to understand the fear that I have. When I was driving across the country with my daughter, it was an incredible trip. It was incredible. It'd been a year and a half since I'd seen my daughter, and to be able to have that time one-on-one on an adventure was incredible. And at first I was thinking, I just want to hurry up and get back. When we got to Vegas, I had something happen to me that really just slapped me in the face and made me think differently about the trip. We're in Vegas. We've got the whole world right now, which is kind of shut down. Vegas is literally like a ghost town. Because we left Monday night, we drove to Vegas, we get there about midnight, and I'm in Vegas, and it's literally like there's nobody there. And I'm kind of like, I didn't think this actually could happen. We're in the hotel. My daughter has her little dog, a little teeny dog and all that. We're in the elevator. We're on the 4th floor. And we get ready to get on the elevator. There's another couple that's right there. Everybody's wearing their masks and stuff because it's required in the casino. And we're about to get on the elevator, and the guy's like, stop. I don't want you on the elevator. Now, I don't know if this was because, black or I don't know the reason. But it made me realize that you got to be careful. And it made me change how I was going to do this trip. Before I was going to try and just drive until we get tired. We're just going to stop wherever and spend the night. And it made me realize, don't stop unless it's a big city. Don't be driving late at night with out-of-state tags into a small town that people that don't know you, because that's the reality of being a black person. I don't know what happened in Minnesota, okay? With this, they say there was a warrant out for the person's, thing. But to be pulled over because an air freshener is hanging from your rearview mirror and end up being dead. When I see an officer in my state of Virginia, military officer, who was originally pulled over because they said he didn't have a tag, he goes to a lighted area. You see he's got the 30-day tag in there. The reason you pulled him over, it's not really there anymore. And then to be pepper sprayed, put on the ground and everything. These are things that are reality for me. And these are things that have happened to me, including to my son. We were pulled over in broad daylight driving to where I was going to go work in my rental homes. That was about 12 years ago. You don't remember that? You, me, and Ramon?
Yeah, but you don't need to be putting me into this conversation.
Well, no, but see.
This is your conversation.
But see, I just want to understand. No, but see, okay, so Mike's like, okay, I'll take you up. Okay, Mike's out of the conversation. The reality is we have to find a way to try and get along. We have to stop trying to hate, because the person you see right here that you guys like and get along with, that's most people. Gina, you can disregard the hatred, but sometimes the hatred doesn't disregard you. Sometimes it comes for you whether you want it or not. And I just wanted to, because that's one of those things that's been heavy in my heart. And I need to say something about it. You know, I love all you guys. I don't look at anybody for color or anything like that. I love all of you guys. And until we stop doing this tribalism of, if you don't agree with me, then you're the enemy and fuck you, nothing is ever going to change. I challenge people that have different views than myself, because until I understand what you're thinking and until you understand what I'm thinking, we're never going to find a solution, because in the end, we're going to find out we're all more alike than we are different. And once we realize we work together, we can all achieve so much more. With that being said, I think we need a drink. So I want to say I appreciate everybody who comes in here, supports this channel, because I have been helped by so many of you. Joseph Heatherly, you know, he's like my brother from another mother. Howard Floyd, he's done so much to help this channel. Miss Jackie, Miss Anita, we're all like a big family together. And the change that you want, you have to start with at home. So I'm trying to change things here. Now, I don't know if I can ever stop hating the Eagles. I just don't think I can do that, but I'm going to try. I can stop hating their fan base. I don't hate the fan base. I just hate the Eagles.
No, I can stop hating their fan base.
Well, no, some of them you do kind of have to hate. Some of them, the own Eagles hate them. Oh, let's just be clear here, okay? All right, so now that I've pissed off probably half of the people and all that, get your shot glass together. I got mine, and I'm gonna pour a drink tonight. Let's get to it. All right, everybody. I appreciate you guys as always. And remember, we're better together than apart. Appreciate you. And I will see you first thing in the morning.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow